Hey guys, it's Amy at Ivy League Guide here. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to stand out to the Ivy League. So when you guys join, let me know where you guys are from. So join. Hey, good to see you, Study Like Him. Hey little kid. Hey Jamira, good to see you. Let me know where you guys are all from. Good to see you guys, Roman. Hey Roman, good to see you. Where are you from? Hey Sabina. Hey Jenny. Hey Satchel, where are you guys joining from? Good to see you. Hey Brian, where are you joining from? Seattle. Hey Cieslav, good to see you. Let me just pin a comment. It's always good to see you guys. Illinois, nice. Mongolia, Florida, nice. What's the weather like in Florida right now? Hey Roman, where are you from? Hey Mary, where are you from? Join 5-day. Alright, let me pin this comment. Join 5-day challenge. Link in bio. Alright, let me just post this. Comment. Moscow, Florida, New York. Nice. Amazing. Africa. Where in Africa are you joining from? Rainy as hell. Okay. That's what's like. Gotta pin my comment. It's escaping me. Okay. Sweet. Amazing. Where are you guys all joining from? Today I'm at Spain. Okay, New York. Amazing. Bahrain, Croatia. Hey Sophia, good to see you. I'm excited that you're joining the challenge. I'm really excited to help you figure out your theme. Alright, California, we got Atlanta. Can you join the 5-day challenge if you don't have an Instagram? You can join it if you don't have an Instagram, but for the challenge, you would need to make it Instagram. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about the challenge and why I'm introducing it. And part of it is that the challenge is introducing a community hashtag. So where you guys, I find that where I can help you, Sophia, yes, I'm so excited you're going to start with a challenge as well. Where I feel like I can help you guys the most is through inspiring you guys to see what's possible, what's out there. And so many of you guys have really cool ideas already and really cool passion projects, and I want you guys to be able to see that. And so with the 5-day challenge, we are introducing our new community hashtag on Instagram, which is called #FutureIvies. And so through the challenge, you not only get to participate with like-minded students, high-achieving students, really amazing students, but you also get to see what they're interested in too, and like if they have a similar passion project, maybe you can team up, or maybe you get inspiration by seeing what other students are doing. And so that's what the 5-day challenge is about. It's about creating this community where you guys can come together and become inspired by each other. And so if you're interested in the 5-day challenge, you can create your own Instagram for the challenge or use your personal one, and you can sign up in my bio. So amazing. All right, I'm seeing lots of folks joining right now. And so just so I know that you're on this live, go to my most recent Instagram post and comment #Ivy League Guide Live. And then when you're back, comment a 2 in the chat. Hey Rashni, good to see you. So for those of you just joined, comment in the most recent my most recent post, #Ivy League Guide Live, and then when you're back, drop a 2 in the chat, and then we can talk. Aw, thank you. Dragon says, I love your TikToks. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like making them for you guys. When you guys are back commenting, drop a 2 in the chat. Hey Sydney, you're so fast. Nice. Amazing. Yes, you can join the 5-day challenge without an Instagram, but you'll have to create one for the challenge. 2, I'm seeing Sia's love. Sophia, amazing. You guys are so fast. Rashni. Awesome. Sweet. Let me just wait for a few seconds. Hey Fabrica, good to see you. Yes. Amazing. So first off, so for those of you guys that are back, drop a 3 in the chat if you've heard about the Find Your Theme challenge, if you're aware of it, and if you don't know, just drop a question mark. Hey ESK, good to see you. So drop a 3 in the chat if you guys have heard about the 5-day Find Your Theme Challenge. And if you don't know about it, drop a question mark in the chat. So I'm sending some 3s, some Sophia, I know you're in it, 3s. Okay, sweet. So Trisha says question mark. Okay, totally. And so what I want to do today is I want to first talk about why the Find Your Theme Challenge is important, why it's going to help you stand out to top colleges. And then 2, I'm going to start answering some questions about your theme, about how to stand out to top colleges. Okay? Does that sound good? If that sounds good, drop a yes in the chat. Thank you. I love the color-coded books too. I mean, they're like my life. I wake up and I'm like, yes, time to read again. Hey Darius, good to see you. Okay, so I'm seeing some 3s. Drop a yes in the chat if that sounds good to you. I'll first talk about why it's important to have a theme, and then 2, talk about some questions, answer your questions. All right, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay, and then I'll answer questions afterwards. Okay, so first of all, why is the Find Your Theme Challenge important? Why is it something that you guys should consider joining? So first off is that, hey Simi, good to see you. The first thing is that it's really competitive nowadays, and I'm sure you guys know, to stand out to top colleges like the Ivy League. They get tons of 4.0 students, they get tons of as perfect SAT students, and it can seem like it's super hard to stand out. And at face value, yes, it looks like it's really hard to stand out. However, that is because a lot of us are following traditional advice, which was what worked in the past. A lot of us are listening to our parents when they tell us, hey, the Ivy League and top colleges, all they care about is your grades and your SAT scores. And while that may have been true in the past, it's not true anymore. They don't just want people with the numbers, and they don't want people with a long list of extracurriculars. What they actually want is someone that has a theme. And so to demonstrate this concept, I'll give you guys an example. Some of you guys know my Sally and Bob example, so here's another one for you guys. So we have 2 students, and I'm going to give you an example, and you're going to tell me, if you were the admissions officer, which one would you admit over the other? Because there's only a select amount of spots for the colleges, and so let me know who to you sounds more impressive. All right, so first off, one is you have Bob. Bob is a great student, 4.0 student, 1550 SAT scores. He has nice teacher recommendation letters, and his Sally and Bob. So Bob, he has a bunch of different clubs, and I'm going to tell you guys what his clubs are, because when you apply to college, you get a list of 10 different slots for extracurriculars. So he filled them out. And he has the biology club. He's part of academic decathlon. He's part of Model UN. He's also part of the criminal justice youth court in his community. He participates for the student government, and he's a National Junior Honor Society. And then he is also interested in debate. And so he has like these 7 different extracurriculars. Do you guys get it? Let me know if you guys got that. Put a yes in the chat if you understand, like, he has 7 different extracurriculars. All right, so that's Sally. So that's Bob. No, this is Bob, guys. Don't get it confused. This is Bob. I got it confused. And then we have Sally. All right, you gotta see yes. Then we have Sally, all right? Sally is extremely interested. She's also a 4.0 student. You know, maybe her SATs were not as good as Bob, so maybe like a 1530 SAT, still good, right? Still good SAT. And she's really interested in activism for domestic violence, okay? And so her activities include teaching workshops in the community where she educates people about what is considered domestic violence, what is okay and what is not. She also leads a book club about educating what the experiences of domestic violence survivors are. She also started a She works with a nonprofit that helps domestic violence survivors with with shelters and a safe place to go. She's part of a volunteering club at school. So she has these 4 different extracurriculars, and she's really interested in becoming a lawyer for domestic violence people. All right, hey Ken, good to see you. And so we got Sally here, and then we got Bob. Do you guys remember what Bob even did? I gave you his extracurriculars. So from your perspective, who seems more impressive, Sally or Bob? So we're talking about NIS, we're talking about themes and why it's important to have a theme. And so I gave an example of Bob. Bob has different extracurriculars. He's part of Model UN, he's part of the biology club, he's part of the National Junior Honor Society, and he's part of like 5 other different clubs, right? And then we have Sally. Sally's really interested in domestic violence. She does workshops for it. She leads a book club on it. She does a volunteer club on it. And then which one stands out to you more, Sally or Bob? And tell me why in the chat. So I'm seeing a lot of Sally, and this is really important for you to understand when you're planning college. And so Sally versus Bob, why does Sally stand out? I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat say Sally. Why does Sally stand out? Yes, so Sally, because she can use her passions to make a change. Love it. Sally has a spike. Sally has a theme and is focused on something particular. Totally. So Sally, more memorable and put together. Yes. Definitely. Sally, because she has a specific theme. Yes. She has a good narrative. And Sally, because Perla says, because she's focused on one subject. And so yeah, Sally, because she's taking initiative on Sally, because I don't like Bob's name. I hope no one's name is Bob. I use this example quite a bit. And so, hey SS, good to see you. Sally's goal is very straightforward. Totally. Hey Michael, good to see you. And so, what's the lesson here? The lesson here is that colleges are not looking for well-rounded students. They're not looking for students that have a perfect SAT, a perfect grades, and a long list of extracurriculars. You know why? Because like Bob, it's hard to even know what he's about. Yes, RIP to all the Bobs out there. And it's something I want you guys to really understand, because this is a super big mistake that high achievers make. And I was making that mistake when I was a sophomore, when I was a junior, until I started cutting down and focusing on my theme. And so Tamar says Bob's extracurricular show that he's not just doing clubs for college, not because he actually cares. Yes, so you need to understand that college admissions officers are reviewing thousands and thousands of different applications. And in order for you to stand out, you need to have a theme. And this is what the 5-day challenge I just announced yesterday is all about, is to find your theme in 5 days. Because you need a theme to stand out to colleges, since they already have so many applicants that have perfect scores, perfect grades. But if you can find your theme, it can make you stand out among all the other applicants. It can give you an edge on other applicants. Alright, so that's the first part of the theme. Let me know in the chat if you guys like Bob and Sally examples, or you want me to do more Bob and Sally examples. I'm here to teach you guys, to help you guys stand out to the Ivy League. And so if you feel like that helps you, drop a 4 in the chat and let me know that that is something that you want more of. You want more of your themes. And so I'm going to talk about one more thing about themes, and then I'm going to take questions about themes. So please, Miga, save your question for right afterwards. So I'm seeing some 4s. People like Bob and Sally examples? Okay. I will do some more Bob and Sally examples. Yes. And maybe I'll even do, how can you find your theme in 5 days? If you join the challenge, you'll find your theme in 5 days. All right. So second, I want to talk about what this 5-day challenge is about. It's a 5-day challenge. It starts on Wednesday, and the purpose of the challenge is so that you find your theme for standing out to colleges. This is the most important thing in terms, after grades, after you get your good SAT scores, is to find your theme. And then after you find your theme, you can pick your passion project, you can pick your classes appropriately, you can figure out if you're on the right track, which is the biggest question that I get asked. And when people ask me if they're on the right track, my first question back to them is, what do you want to do in the future? If you understand what you want, what your goal is, then you can figure out what activities to do, what classes to take. It all has to lead up to a goal, which is your theme. This is your theme. And so that's why it's really important that you find your theme so that you can pick your classes, so that you can pick your passion projects, and just be more at ease and less intimidated with all of the college admissions and that experience, because it can be very stressful and I don't want it to be stressful for you guys. So start early so it's less stressful. The second point about the 5-day challenge is it is actually 5 days. It's 5 different emails that I send over the course of 5 days, which help you explore what your theme is about. And it will help you even if you don't know what you want to do in the future. This challenge will help you focus on what you want to do in the future, what you're passionate about, and what passion project you should start so that you have the best chance of standing out. And so at the end of 5 days, you'll not only know what your theme is, but you'll also know a passion project to get started on. You'll also know the third part of it is the community aspect with it. And so we're doing this 5-day challenge so that we can introduce a new community hashtag. And you guys pick the hashtag. It's called #FutureIvies. I love the name. You guys are ingenious. Amazing name. And so this hashtag will live on Instagram. It's where our community will be so that you can post about your passion projects, so that you can see what other people are doing. And I find that this is the biggest problem, is just we don't know what to do because we don't know what's out there. We need more inspiration. And so this community hashtag, when you do the challenge, you will see other people posting about their interests, about what their passion projects are. And then after the challenge, we will be featuring people from the hashtag. We'll be putting them on our Instagram stories, so to 5,000 plus people. We will be inviting people on to IGTV so that you could see them and they can talk about their passion projects. And so this hashtag #FutureIvies, is part of the 5-day challenge. We're going to introduce this hashtag. We're going to get lots of really great content in there for you guys to get inspired by people, by other passion projects. And so if you're interested in the 5-day challenge to find your theme, go to the link in my bio. You'll find your theme challenge, and then join before Wednesday, because there will be a special prize for those that start the challenge on Wednesday and then finish on Sunday. There will be a special prize. We love prizes. All right, guys, I'm ready to take you guys' questions. And so feel free to drop them in the chat. Let me know if you have other questions about themes, the 5-day challenge. I did see a question earlier about how, if it's too late, right? So if you're a senior, is it too late? And what I will say is that it's better to get started early, but if you are starting as a senior, you could still do it. You still have the time. You need to put in the effort, but if you do this 5-day challenge, find your theme, pick your passion project, and you go for it, you still have a chance and you still have time to stand out. All right. Let me know any questions about Find Your Theme Challenge. Okay, so should your major be correlated? Can we use the hashtag from our Passion Project's official Instagram instead of our personal Insta? Yes, so during the 5-day challenge, I would encourage you to use if you already have a passion project, use that passion project Instagram for the challenge so that other people can discover you. And then we can also, if we find that we're going to pick passion projects that stand out to us, we're going to feature those ones. And so yes, during the 5-day challenge, use your passion project's Instagram. So Izzy, you could still use the hashtag if you don't do the challenge, but we will be only featuring people in the beginning from the Find Your Theme Challenge, because we know that these people have gone through the exercises and done the real work of finding their theme. A lot of us just pick a project to run with, and the problem with that is it's a passion project. It's not a theme. A theme is something that makes your college application stand out. Passion project is something that you need to link to a theme. Otherwise, it's just like a random nonprofit that anyone can do. It needs to link to a theme, and that's why this challenge is extremely important, is that you make sure that your activities are aligned with your theme and not the other way around. Like, you don't pick goals until you know what your bigger vision is. What is your bigger vision for the future? What is it that you want to do in the future? And that's why the Find Your Theme Challenge is so important for that. So, all right. When should you have a project, Niz? Sophomore or junior year? Yes, so sophomore or junior year, I would encourage, if you figure out your theme the earlier, the better, because, okay, let's do another Sally and Bob example. Bob here is really interested in environmental conservation, and he found out that that was his theme when he was a junior, okay? When he was a junior. So he's been doing it for about 2 years when he already, when 2 years of his passion project and his theme before he applied to colleges. Then we have Sally. Sally found her theme when she was a sophomore, and she's been doing 3 years of different experiences to help environmental conservation. All right, so who stands out to you more? Who's more impressive to you? Bob, who started as a junior, who has 2 years of experience in the space, or do we have Sally that has 3 years of experience in the space doing the same kind of work? Let me know in the chat, Bob or Sally. All right, Flow Prime. What if I already started a project? Can this help me? Yes, this can definitely help you clarify crystal clear what your vision is for the project and how to make it more impressive. Oftentimes, so I'm seeing Sally in the chat. Why is Sally more impressive? Yes, Sally has more experience. It's almost like, yes, I'll make a Bob example that he stands out, guys. I'll try my best. Is Miguel try my best to make a Bob example. And so the point here is it helps when you can start as earlier rather than later. But if you're already a senior, if you're like a junior, it's okay. You still have time. You need to get really clear on what your theme is. So find that theme in 5 days and get going on your passion project to stand out. Okay, so what if you have a theme but we're not 100% sure you want to do it as a career? This is a great question, and just know, first of all, that that is completely normal. That is completely normal that you're not 100% sure, and life is very much, I used to think when I was in high school that I would pick one career and just do it for the rest of my life. But oftentimes we pick something like, I wanted to be a medical lawyer when I was in high school. And then when we get to college, we get introduced to these new experiences, these new jobs. Like, I learned about social entrepreneurism, and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. That's what I want to do instead. And then I changed back to pre-med. Point is that you will change a lot, and that's okay. But this challenge, the Find Your Theme Challenge, is what's going to help you clarify, hey, this is what I want to do in the future. Even though it's not 100% sure, it's a direction. And that's what colleges want to see. They want to see that you have a specific direction. I wanted to be a medical lawyer when I was in high school. I applied as a medical lawyer. That was my theme. But ultimately, when I got to college, I changed. And that's okay. They get it. You will change, and you'll change with new experiences. But the Find Your Theme Challenge is your first step in figuring out what you want your theme to be about, what you want your passion project to be, and then also get inspired by the community in terms of what other really amazing students are doing. Okay, sweet. Let me see other questions about the challenge. Let's see. What was my theme? So I talked about it. I did medical law as my theme. Yes. Dun dun. Lots of really good questions. What if you already know what you want to major in but don't have a passion project? And so, yes, this is a really good point. Some of you guys already have like a general sense of what you want to do in the future, but you don't know what your passion project should be. And so this 5-day Find Your Theme challenge will help you figure out what your passion project is, what your next step is with that. Can an internship or a club you're really involved in be a passion project? Yes, it can be a passion project. However, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing aligns with your overall theme. Or else it will just kind of seem like random. Just like Bob. Bob had a bunch of random things he was doing. Maybe he had a internship with his congressperson. But it would just seem random. It's not impressive because it's not tied together in one theme. All right. How long does the exercise take? It takes 5 days to find your theme. And so at the end of the 5 days, you'll have your theme, you'll have your idea for passion projects. Who's Bob? I don't know, guys. Who is Bob? Bob is a awesome, normal person that goes to college, and he is often the one that gets rejected from colleges because Sally's the one that gets in. But one day we'll give Bob a chance. We'll give Bob a chance. Oh, thank you, Sophia. How long does each exercise take? So, yes, each exercise will take about 15 to 30 minutes per day. It just depends on how much work you want to put into the challenge. These are, I've tested this challenge with people and they found the exercises to be really fun. And so you might find that you want to spend more time on these challenges because they are so much fun. It's all about planning your life, the future. Manu, does the regular 5-day theme challenge get the pricks 2? I don't know what prixie 2 means, so please let me know in the chat what you mean by that. And so there's 2 different challenges. There's the regular one, which you get everything. You get the emails, you get the use of the community hashtag, you get the ability to be featured in stories, in my IG lives. And then we have another version, which is the ultimate version, which is where you get personal feedback, email feedback from my team. So we help you like every step of the way. Either way, you'll still get the benefit of finding your theme from the regular and the ultimate. And you'll get that community aspect, the ability to get featured and the ability to see what all the other people are doing. All right. Yes, Bob features matters too. I'm sure Bob is going to do great too, guys. It's just, in terms of the Ivy League, I need an example. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna first answer some more questions about themes, and then I'll answer some more general questions afterwards. Can your theme be about 2 things? Yes, I talk about this in the challenge. I actually think it's great when it's about 2 things. So for me, my theme was medical law. Those 2 different fields that I combined together. And I talk about this in day 2 of the challenge and how to find a way to combine 2 things, 2 or more things that you guys are interested in and make that more impressive to colleges. Jenny, does a theme have to be specific or can it be more general? So it can be more general, but I talk about this in the challenge, in the 5-day challenge. It's better if you can be more specific. Let's give an example. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who's going to win because you guys are smart. You guys can figure it out. So we have Sally here, right? Sally is really interested in medicine, and she's been interning with her doctor, and she's also done some like general medical research at a chemistry place near her home. All right, this is Sally. And then we have Bob here. Bob is really passionate about let's see, that would be kind of weird. Let's see, what's a good field? He wants to be a pediatrician. He's really passionate about kids and medicine, and so he not only tutors at a local like elementary school daycare place, but he also leads workshop for kids and elementary schools, and he volunteers with a doctor who's a pediatrician. Okay, so we got Sally here. She's pre-med. She's done some general internships. She's done some general research, and then we got Bob here, who is really interested in becoming a pediatrician, and he's done some work with kids, tutoring them, also leading some workshops, etc., about health for kids, and he volunteers with his pediatrician. So who stands out to you guys more? Does Bob or Sally? Bob or Sally? Let me know in the chat. The challenge starts officially this Wednesday, so definitely get signed up before then. Okay, so I'm seeing Bob. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm seeing Bob. Okay, why do you think Bob wins in this case? This is super important to understand, guys. Why is Bob win in this case? So it's not bad to be specific. No. What do you guys think? But I'm seeing Bob. Why is Bob winning here? Why would you guys admit Bob? He's more specific, yes. More specific, yes. He has a niche. They say Bob is having the tears of joy. He has more dedication. Niz, you got it. He specializes in one idea. He's more dedicated. He has a true passion for a specific area, and so this is what we do in the Find Your Theme Challenge, is we find you a theme that's super specific that you yourself can own. There's so many pre-meds out there, and there's so many pre-law students out there. There's people that want to go into politics and business, but I don't want you guys to be like everyone else. I want you guys to stand out with your passion, with your niche. And so Find Your Theme Challenge will help you do that. It helps you combine things that you enjoy to make them super unique to yourself, so you can stand out, so that admissions officers can remember you guys. So yes, I am, yeah. And Ivy League schools have really good financial aid. I see this comment about wasting your money on Ivy League schools, and so, I mean, it's a big financial decision to go to an Ivy League for sure, but they have some of the best financial aid programs available. 10% of Harvard students do not pay a dime to go to school, and 50% of people get significant financial aid from the Ivy Leagues. Where can you sign up for the challenge? You can sign up for the challenge in my bio. It's in my bio, and there's two versions. There's a regular version, and there's an ultimate version for more personalized feedback. Sweet. Amazing. Alright, so what if your theme is not the same major as you're applying for? I would fix that, because the whole point of having a theme is to, let me tell you guys about the 5-paragraph essay technique. And so your theme is kind of like a thesis for a 5-paragraph essay. What does this mean? What does it mean? When you write an essay, what are the other paragraphs about? So you have your thesis in the intro paragraph. So what are the other paragraphs about? What is paragraph 2, 3, and 4 about? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What if you don't know what to major in? Definitely do the Find Your Theme Challenge. This can help you figure that out as well. Yes, I will talk about that, Izzy. Where should your theme appear in your application? Exactly. Large Lauren says, supporting claims of your thesis. That is what the supporting paragraphs of a 5-paragraph essay do. And that's what you want to think about the rest of your application. It's like your theme is the thesis, kind of like the thesis, and then you have supporting point 1, supporting point 2, and supporting point 3, right? And so these different things need to fit within your application. And so an example of a supporting theme is your classes. Do your classes support your theme? You say you want to be pre-med. You say you want to be pre-med, but do your classes match what a pre-med would take? Are you taking the harder science classes? Are you taking bio? Are you taking chem? Right? That's the first thing. Supporting point number 2. What is your extracurriculars? Do they align with your theme? You tell me that you are pre-med. Do you have a pre-med extracurricular? Okay? And then lastly, you could talk about you could have another passion project be here, or it could be maybe some other classes that you're taking outside of school. There could be a third supporting point. But there needs to be different points in your application where you make your theme really obvious to admissions officers. They need to take a look at your application and understand what your theme is, because that's what makes you memorable, being recognized for one major overarching theme. And that's what the 5-day challenge will help you guys do. I'm really excited about it. All right. Should a passion project, can it be anything? It should relate to your theme. And so once you find your theme, then you can pick your passion project. And so if you're interested in the 5-day challenge to find your theme, you can sign up in my bio. All right, so other parts of your application where your theme can appear. So it could appear in your essay. It could appear in your teacher's recommendation letters. It should appear in your extracurricular section of the Common App. Your essays should be as long as they are recommended. They usually have like a limit, like 500 words, so definitely follow in within the lines of that limit. All right, what is the 5-day challenge? I just joined again. Yes, so the 5-day challenge is a way to find your theme. Your theme is kind of like a thesis statement for a 5-paragraph essay. It's what the college admissions officers remember you by. It's what helps you stand out. And so after the 5-day challenge, which you can sign up for in my bio, you will find your theme, and then you'll be able to figure out a passion project to start on. There's also a community aspect of it, so you can see other people, other really intelligent students, like-minded students in the community do the challenge with you, and you can see their progress, you can see what they're passionate about, and you can see what their themes are. And you can sign up in my bio. All right. Okay. So CS Love, I think my theme is pre-med and business. I also like tutoring kids. How can I relate that to my theme? Yes, totally. CS Love, this is a common thing I see with students that I coach, is that we all have so many passions, and like smart people have so many passions that it can be difficult to know what to choose your project about. And so through the 5 days of the challenge, I help you think about which are the ones that you want to prioritize, because the goal, the key to success is focus. It's, yes, I have maybe like 5 different things I'm interested in, but I want to focus on this intersection, or I want to focus on this activity. Say Bob is interested in let's do an example. Say Bob is interested in business, and he's interested in finance, and he's interested in pre-med and law, etc., right? Yes, there's a way. Maybe he could combine all 5 of them, or maybe he could pick a couple that he wants to focus on. And so what the 5-day challenge helps you do is pick which activities you want to focus on, what interests you want to dive into making your theme. And so at the end of 5 days, you will figure that out. It takes a lot of self-work. It takes a lot of reflecting on what you're actually excited about, and what's something that just the world kind of tells you is exciting, and then you realize you kind of inherit that, and it's not actually that exciting. You just think it is. Are some passion projects better than others? So is a passion, it depends on like what your metric, Life with Nicole, is for being better than others. Are some passion projects bigger than others? Yes. Are some passion projects, do they have more impact? Yes, some do. But the biggest thing is, I wouldn't worry about that right now. The biggest thing is to find your theme and get started with your passion project. So many people, and I really don't want this to be you guys, so many people have an idea, so many people have all these really amazing gifts and interests, and they don't do anything with it. And it breaks my heart, because I just know you guys are so talented, and I know that you guys have all these really amazing things that you can do and contribute to your communities, to the world. But you guys don't get started. And so the most important thing is to get started with it. And so yes, a passion project is a great way to get started. It's a way to show evidence to colleges what your actual theme is. All right, let's see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take some live people from Instagram, and so for TikTok, you can request to be live on my Instagram live by going to my Instagram account, and the way you do that is you click in to my profile. So you can click into my profile, and then you would click the Instagram thing here and then join the live there, so then you can so you can get onto my live and ask more questions about your themes, ask more questions about how to stand out. And so yes, jump onto my Instagram. There's probably a little thing right here where you can jump to my profile and then get on my Instagram and request to be live on my account. If you guys don't have an Instagram, sign up for my email list so you can hear about more tips to stand out. And then if you're interested in the theme Find Your Theme Challenge, jump in my bio. You'll find the way to find the Find Your Theme Challenge there. All right, guys. Thank you so much, TikTok. I'm going to now transition back to Instagram so that we could do some live coaching. All right? So see you guys there. All right, guys. Let's see. Who wants to be on the live? I will take, so it's 9:48. I probably have time for 2 live people. And so prepare your challenge, prepare your question about the Find Your Theme Challenge. All right? And then you can request to be live in the comments kind of area. All right. Let me know who wants to go live. Okay, Sandra, request to be live. And then let me know what your question is. Let me see if I can find you. All right, I found you. I'm going to add you. All right, guys, we're going to go live on Instagram. I'm waiting for Sandra. Hey, from Peru. Sandra, you ready to go live? Who wants to be on the live? Oops, no more water. Next live is Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Who wants, let's see. Mushi, Darius, are you ready to go live? If you're ready to go live, drop a yes in the chat. If anyone else wants to go live and ask a one-on-one question about their passion project, about their theme, about the 5-day challenge, drop a yes in the chat. You can ask questions related to about Ivy League, about getting the Ivy League and your theme. Oh, Mushi's ready. All right, let's bring Mushi onto the live. Okay. I think his name is Darius, but let me know, Darius. Right, we'll bring Darius onto the live on Instagram. It's connecting. Ah! All right, hope this works. I'm hearing a voice. I'm hearing a sound.
All right.
Hey, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Let me just move. Maybe it's the internet connection.
Maybe it is the internet connection. That is technology for you. How can I help you? What's your question?
Well, my question is, my passion is around computer science and robotics.
Okay.
So what will be my theme based on? Will it be based on computer science or anything related to programming or what?
Yeah, I could think of so many different ideas for that. So Darius asks so he's really interested in computer science and he's interested in robotics. And so what should his theme be? And so through the 5-day challenge, you'll learn that you could either choose one of them to be able to focus on, or you might decide, hey, I actually want to combine both. So there's lots of different ideas that I have for you and that you'll learn through the Find Your Theme Challenge. So one of them could be that you are really interested in the AI that programs robots. I find that super fascinating. I think it's a super standout passion project there, and you could work on how can you program robots? That could be like the intersection that could help you stand out in your passion project. And so definitely join the Find Your Theme Challenge to kind of explore that more. Do you want to focus on one, or do you want to maybe combine them both? All right, I have time for one more live. So I do have, okay, let me know if you want to be on the live. Drop a yes in the chat if you want to be on the next live. How many extracurriculars? Great extracurriculars on the quarantine. It really depends on what your theme is. I wouldn't just do random ones. And so, yeah, just like the last question, it's really difficult to suggest what's a good extracurricular for you, because if I suggest it, then it's something that's not specific or unique to you, and you want to find something that's specific to you and will help you stand out. I can give you general ones, but the ones that are going to help you stand out are the ones that come from your theme. All right, so Sandra, you are the last live of the day. Let me see if I can find you. Sandra. Okay, I found you. Sandra, are you ready to go on the live? I am inviting you to the live. I do give you guys tips to get into Harvard. Check my email list in my bio. All right, Sandra, I'm waiting for you. I just requested for you to come live. Waiting for Sandra. Darius, I wish I could see you. I could hear you, though. You haven't got an invitation, Sandra? Oh, that's strange. I think if you scroll up to the chat, there's an ability to request to join. And if you can't find that, get out of the live and come back in the live, and it should be on the top. All right. While you do that, let's see. How important is the SAT score? Let me answer this, and then Sandra, I will invite you on the live. Your SAT score is important to be able to show colleges that you can handle the rigor of a Ivy League or top education like classes and stuff. And so that's why it's important. If you get a really good score, which is like above the median of it, 75th percentile of the SAT score, then I wouldn't really work on it anymore. I would focus on your theme. All right, Sandra, let's see. I'm gonna invite you on, Sandra. All right, waiting for Sandra. Sandra, I'm waiting for you, waiting for you. Your theme should be related to your major, and you'll definitely understand that when you do the Find Your Theme Challenge. Should you do, I know, right? Still no invitation? Okay, Sandra, I don't know what's happening. So let's try again maybe next time with this thing. All right, guys, I do have to head out. Okay. Let me do one more. Arsh, I know that you had a question, so let me try. Arsh, are you ready to get on the live and ask me your question? Let's see. All right, guys. Let me try again. And let's see, Sandra, I'm going to try one more time, and then I do have to head off and work on the Find Your Theme stuff. Waiting for Sandra. Thank you. Where is that? Will they be mad if I wasn't in any school clubs? I'm a junior next year. No one's going to be mad at you for not being in a club. And so, no one's going to be mad at you for being in there. All right, so this is not working. So I will have to I'm going to wrap up so I can start working on more content for you guys on TikTok and Instagram. And so I'd love to know for you what your biggest takeaway was from this live. What is the biggest thing that you learned from this live? It helps me teach you guys better, and so that I can help you guys stand out more. And so let me know in the chat, what was your biggest takeaway? What was the biggest thing that you guys learned from this live? Dun, dun. And Emily, if you do the Find Your Theme Challenge, you'll find other examples of people that are doing passion projects, so you can figure out what would be a good passion project to do. Sometimes I find that it's just like getting inspired by what other people are doing to be able to pick a good passion project. So yeah, let me know in the chat the theme. Okay, so Paul said his big takeaway was the theme is very important and has to be related to the major. Yes, that is a great takeaway, Paul. Shreyo says everything you said was super helpful and it was fun to listen to. Aw, thank you. And Lauren said same thing. I love it. Okay, so Emily said that how a theme can help you through the admission process. Yes, that is so true. Okay, so totally. Awesome. These are some great takeaways, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. And if you're interested in figuring out how to stand out with a theme, you can join the 5-day challenge in my bio. It starts on Wednesday, so definitely join the Find Your Theme challenge before Wednesday. Sophia says, my biggest takeaway is to have a theme because it shows colleges that you are taking the initiative on things that you love. That is a great takeaway. That's amazing. Daria says that it's important for one to have a theme and have a passion project that is important to you so you stand out. Yes, exactly. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this 5-day Find Your Theme challenge. I'm excited to help you guys pick your passion projects and for the community so you guys can share your passion projects with the hashtag so we can get some of you guys on the Instagram live and just share what you're interested in and help you guys grow your passion projects. So have a great Sunday, and I will see you guys again in my next live on Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, or Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Awesome. Shreya says, thanks. I'm going to check out your 5-day challenge now. Yes, you can check it out in my bio. Also, if you're on my email list, you will find some emails about it, more details. And if you're not on my email list, you can join in my bio. All right, guys. You guys have been great. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Thank you guys. Bye.